Thanks for joining me. Before I wrap up, before I leave the range, you see I have just a couple pieces of brass down there. Fired a couple rounds. I want to go over an incident that happened a few days ago that I actually was a part of, that I actually had to partake in. I had to render aid to someone who unintentionally discharged a firearm into their leg. And I want to go over the lessons that I learned from that. So, I didn't see how it happened. I didn't see how he did it. When my attention was drawn to it is when he got my attention by saying, "Hey, I just shot myself." And then I stepped in. So, one of the first things I did is maintain my calm. So mindset, proper mindset. Make sure you maintain your calm, because you don't want to start panicking and causing the person who is injured, the injured person, to panic. And you don't want that. Next is I applied a tourniquet and compression bandage. So making sure you have proper equipment is paramount. Not only having proper equipment, but know how to use it. So mindset, equipment, and then the last part of that is proper training. Something beyond basic first aid and CPR. I received training years ago. It was casualty care under fire, something along those lines. I took the medical portion of that, not the live fire. And that really helped. And also through various different people, receiving extra little tidbits of information here and there. So, we're going to go over the lessons as we're going through this story. Applied a tourniquet, told the person I was with, contact 911. Address is on the sign. The lesson from that is know where you are. Alright? If you don't know where you are, EMS, emergency, whoever is coming to try to help you cannot help you if they don't know where you are. So at the bare minimum, if you're down a driveway or wherever, put cones out at the entrance so you can help guide them into you. The way that EMS was guided is there's a sign out in front of our range, but there is a long driveway. The injured person's wife went out to ensure that the gate was unlocked, and I also informed her to stay out there to help guide EMS in here. So, tourniquet, wife went down, and after that, I applied compression bandage to the wound. He was wearing long pants, so I couldn't see exactly where it was. I saw the entrance to the gunshot wound in his pants, and I applied it just slightly below there, applying a compression bandage. I overheard the person calling 911 who arrived with me say someone's been shot. I immediately corrected them and said, you need to inform them that it was an accident. The lesson from that is, if you inform emergency response or 911 dispatch that someone's been shot, police may show up under the with the mindset that someone's trying to hurt someone else, and you don't want that. You want them to come in a calm state, not I'm going to possibly have to stop someone from hurting someone else. So inform emergency that it's a unintentional accident or incident. When I finished applying the compression bandage, I had blood on my hands. One of the lessons I learned that I needed to have was gloves. I did not have gloves, and I have remedied that. I have gloves with me now. You never know what kind of bloodborne pathogen someone has. So I did have some blood on my hands. I rinsed it off as best I could. So EMS starts showing up. 4 people in 3 different, what eventually were personal vehicles, showed up. Not one of them had medical equipment on them, or at the very least disinfectant. Ambulance shows up finally. They do struggle a little bit to find medical equipment. So that's why I say make sure you have medical equipment with you, and bring more. Bring more. I have all different kinds of medical stuff in here. Gauze, big, everything that you need. More tourniquets, gauze, big bandages. Bring more. When they started rendering aid, they could not find the shears. So I had to loan them mine. This isn't them. This is a second set that I had that I put back in my first aid kit. So I had to let EMS use my shears. Even though EMS is showing up, some of them are good, some of them do struggle. And they eventually were able to take this guy and take him away and give him aid. So the lessons from here: proper mindset, proper equipment, know how to use it, proper training. Gloves, bare minimum. Tourniquet, bare minimum. Compression bandage, bare minimum. Know how to use them. Buy them. There's no excuse not to have them. Buy some shears, too, because you never know when you're going to need them. What else? Contacting 911. Tell them that it's an unintentional incident. Don't tell them someone's been shot. Know where you are. That's a big thing. Know where you are and know how to guide them into you. Because if they don't know where you are, they're not coming to help you, or they can't. And that about wraps it up. Thanks so much for joining me. And I'm very serious. This is mandatory gear. Mandatory gear whenever you're slinging or lead down range.